I hesitate to say this now, because in one of my previous videos, when I said that my dad taught skiing for 13 or something like that years, my mom said that I was wrong. So I guess all I know is that my dad taught skiing for a long time. This meant that me and my brothers all grew up skiing, and we all started skiing when we were like 2.5. I still remember my dad telling me how to make my skis into french fries when I wanted to go forward, and how to do a pizza when I wanted to stop. And I honestly just put that into the script because I wanted to draw me wearing a pizza on my feet. I love skiing. Not as much as my brother, and my other brother is a lot better at skiing than me and my brother were when we were his age, but I still love skiing. But because I grew up skiing, I have a couple stories from skiing that I want to share with you. The ski resort I went to when I was little was a ski resort my dad used to work at. It was one of the most expensive ski resorts, but we got a discount because of my dad, and I feel really fortunate to have been able to ski there for so long. But at this ski resort, they would place little brightly colored poles and hoops on the ground for the bunny hill for the little children to ski through, and I loved going there because I was always looking forward to going through Candyland. I don't know why I remember this, but there was this one black and pink hoop that I really liked going through, but it was rarely placed out. I was always so happy when I found that hoop, but I was always sad when the workers went out there and took away the candy later on in the day. All of the workers there would wear green coats, so my dad would tell me that the Grinches were out there stealing all the candy. Inside of one of the lodges at the ski resort, there was this deer. I had mixed feelings about this deer. It freaked me out, but I was also very intrigued about it because every 10 minutes or so, its eyes would light up. Red of all colors. Red! Inside of the lodge, the ski resort also had this nice smelling soap. It's actually still one of those things that when I smell something similar to, I'm like, oh, I know this smell. Kind of like that lyric in Stressed Out about the candles or whatever. But one time when I was squirting the soap into my hand, it came out blue. The rest of the soap was goldenish, so I was really surprised when I got this blue substance in my hand. So for the next couple of years, whenever I went to go wash my hands, I would go around and squirt a little bit of every single soap dispenser into my hands. Lots of people say that skiing looks scary, and it is sometimes. There was this one run I went on when I was like 6 years old. It wasn't a very hard run. I had done worse, I think, but it was just a little bit icy. So I freaked out and slid down the run on my butt. 1 year later, I had built up my paranoia about that run and did not even want to go near it. So of course, my family made me go near it and on it. So I freaked out and slid down the run on my butt again. I went on it a little later and I was totally fine. So I just freaked myself out for nothing. But there are times when you should freak out. After my dad stopped ski instructing, we started going to a different ski resort that a couple of my friends went to. We skied with them a couple of times, and I guess my friends' parents put a lot of faith into us second graders because they skied in front of us and lost us. We ended up on a black run with lots of moguls, bumps for those who don't ski, and we had to figure out a way to get down. We made it, but one of my friends ended up falling down and getting hurt after we made it down. It was night skiing, and I think someone just didn't see her and ran over her. There was another time I went skiing with my friends, and I was messing around with the bumps on the side of the ski run I was on because the ski run itself was easy and boring. I was having lots of fun until I fell down and got slightly stuck. I unwedged my ski and continued skiing for the rest of the day. I was completely fine, but I guess my ski was not. I didn't realize until after the day was over that my ski was very, very bent, and it must have gotten broken when I fell down. We exchanged my ski for one that wasn't completely dead, and I skied fine the rest of the season. The next year, when we went to the ski shop to rent new skis, there was a broken ski hanging from the wall. I'm sure you can figure out where this is going. The ski had my name on it. I was famous! But they took it down a couple months later because the new owner of the shop thought that it would scare people away from skiing. Sadness. This isn't exactly a skiing story, but did anyone else's elementary school sing parodies of Jingle Bells nonstop? I'm sure you've heard of the Jingle Bells, Batman Smells one, but my favorite one went a little like this.
Crashing through the snow on a pair of broken skis. Never heels we go, smashing into trees. The snow is turning red. I think I'm almost dead. Someone call the ambulance. I think I need a bed. 911, 911, someone call the cops. Bring me to the hospital and feed me lollipops. Oh, 911, 911, someone call the cops. Bring me to the hospital and feed me lollipops.
911 was the biggest thing when I was in 4th and 5th grade, and I even did an art project for school inspired by 911. When my little brother was in elementary school, 911 had completely died off, and no one knew the parody, but I taught him it, he taught his friends, and
911, 911, someone
I'm so proud.